All right, everyone. We're starting this removal, or I'm starting this bee removal today. Um, Bees are coming in and out back there, going straight to the neighbor's yard. I've cleaned up a little bit, but I gotta remove all this stuff. These people, they live out of town. They're older, but you can see some bees back in that corner underneath that railing. But I gotta move all this stuff first, clear out space there underneath the floor. I don't know how far this way they come, so it is humid in here. It is hot. But I gotta move all this stuff here so I could get access to the floor. I'm hoping they're not all the way over here, because then I'd have to move this dresser and stuff too. But let's get this cleaned up and get ready to take these girls out. Well, I'm trying to clean this up. I'm not suited up. I got stung right in the finger right when I did that. They got these girls a little riled up, but I'm emptying out this shelf right here. Got a little problem. We've got these beams that it's taller than, so I'm gonna have to move this piece out, kick the bottom out. But you see these girls are coming all after me now. They're in that far corner, which you probably can't see. I'm gonna have to get my suit on though to keep removing this stuff, but the floor's caving in that corner. You can see them right there. Gotta pull this out, then get this out, but also get this because it's a one sheet of plywood down here. So that's gonna be really fun. I may have to go get my saws as well. So, continue on. All right, y'all, I should not have waited until this late in the day. It is humid and cloudy, almost 90 degrees. Smells like cat piss and rat piss in here. Anyways, the bees are exposed over here in this corner. Now, the floor does sink in right here. I'm trying to remove the shelf, but it is screwed in somehow, and I want to pry it off and see where it's at. But according to the plywood on the floor, I don't have my thermal camera. I need to get one with the new adapter. But you have to have a 2x4 coming across here, so I'm hoping I could cut right along that line, which is right at the edge here, where there is some bees guarding. But hopefully the colony's in this section. That way I could cut, unscrew there, and hopefully they're all right here. If they continue this way, it's gonna suck, but it is what it is. I may drill a hole over there and see if there's honeycomb or anything. And if so, you know, I'm gonna have to expose it all. But oh, it is hot in here, no breeze. I'm gonna get my light set up and stuff. I wanted to cut open and see how everything is first. Alrighty, y'all. So we were just getting started. Cleared out this whole section. You can see the floor's caving in over there. That's like some 5/8 or 3/4 inch plywood. I couldn't get that far corner with my saw. It don't go deep enough since it's sloped. Only bad thing is, you can see the line I cut. It looks like there was honey on it, so we may have to go further, which I really didn't want to. But we're gonna go ahead and cut another one. Kind of want to expose it and then see, but then again, I like to start at one side and work one way. So if I can find the end of the hive here, then I can take this stuff off and force them to keep running that way, and then move this last piece of wood. But it's hot, it's humid. I'm gonna spray some smoke in here, start choking, and then cut another piece here, maybe another 18 inches. Hopefully it doesn't keep going all the way across, because then I'll have to take that whole shelf off. But this is where we're at. This is what we're dealing with. So it is pretty, but you got tons of honey, brood comb, but it does look like it does go further this way. So I am going to come another 2 feet this way and then go this way, kind of work them into this corner and go from there. Alrighty, this has not been going as planned. This thing is huge. Came over another 14, 15 inches. Thinking it'd be enough, but I just cut a lot of honeycomb. So I got this little piece here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over, vacuum these bees. If there's some over there, I'll spray some repellent, hopefully push them out. they work my way this way. Been getting stung like crazy. Gonna get the vacuum started because once I flip that over, it'll be a little while. Gonna get everything in position as far as tubs for the honeycomb. Like I said, I'm gonna try to flip that over, have the vacuum ready, and breathe a little bit. Whew, I may set y'all down. That way I could have the vacuum over here and it's not really in the way. Let's go on. If bees run that way, I'll deal with that at the end. Let's get it started in here. Is that what they say? Honeycomb. Really gonna worry about that. There's our beam right there, that 4x6. It might be a 6x6. Lots of honey. Oh, I should have brought some. I definitely should have brought some tubs, crap ton of cat honey, so definitely want to. I can't save it, especially. One nail right here. Another nail right here. There we go, bunch of brood, bunch of honey. Lord. I may get another tub because there's a ton. Before the bees run sideways, I am going to spray some repellent back that way. That way the bees can flush this way. A bunch of cat honey. Oh, cramping in my legs too. I had leg day today. Look at that beautiful cat honey. I want to do something like that. Give me some time now, I'll get them situated. Well, there's no tubs or anything that I don't have anything to put honey in. Like I said, I can't sell that honey anyway. It's just to give away to friends and stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and start cleaning this off. Throwing it in the tub. I'll feed it right back to them. One of my bee yards. That stuff is just gorgeous. Liquid gold, baby. Liquid gold. So I go select first, especially around the room, gonna look for the queen over here, see if she's here. No queen there. I'll let them run to that corner if y'all can see the bees back over there, but this is all just drone comb. That's freaking wild, man. All drone comb. I'll look for the queen. Don't see her. Literally, I could just go through this, drones everywhere. They must have been getting ready to swarm. Bunch of brood here. I've got bees all the way back here. I'll throw some repellent that way, but I'll mess with them shortly. Beautiful pattern. I mean, that queen is going to be an amazing one. Hopefully I find her. Ooh, that tub is going to be heavy when it's all said and done. It's just crazy. They don't look like there's a lot of bees over here. What it is, they all know to run to one corner. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is let these bees in here cluster up. I'm gonna scrape all this honeycomb off, just because. Make sure there's no queen on here. This is giving me some spots to. Alright, got that scraped off here. Throw that outside. Gives me a good working spot here. This is when I expect to start getting crazy. Where all the bees are, I can see the brood all down in here already. I'm gonna try to pry this open, flip it over, right on top of itself. Granted, a lot of the stuff is gonna fall. There's gonna be bees on the ground, but I'm trying to have most of it's on top. And the rest hopefully will come off the wall. And then not record a super long video, but trying to find where that nail's at, but it helps. We got that. exactly what I did not want to happen. I'll let all the bees at the bottom crawl underneath. I'm just gonna start vacuuming like crazy. These bees are gonna start crawling on me. They're stinging like crazy. They got a little walkway going up the wall anyway. That's why I try to keep an eye out. It's gonna be almost impossible. I'd rather just let them cluster. Granted, I am also vacuuming just big chunks of comb. You know, like this piece here, I could pick up, vacuum everything that I can. Look for the queen at the same time while everything else kind of clusters up. Set that aside. Ah! I got something inside my suit. I've been stung about 15 times. That one hurt right in the rib cage. This tub is so heavy. It is full comb, honeycomb, and a bunch of wet bees, but that's a big old tub too. All right, so I vacuumed all the bees from the inside. There's a ton out here on the outside. Can't get it because the fence is real close. I did vacuum a lot of them. I'm gonna let them cluster up. But by looking at this, all these bees are on the exhaust of the vacuum. So hopefully I sucked her up in one of those big old clusters. I'm gonna call that good for now, let them cluster up, come back later, and vacuum the rest up. All right, so my battery died, which is perfect timing, but big old area, got all the comb, a little bit of bees left. Pretty sure I got the queen by how they're acting with the vacuum. But there is a ton of bees outside as well. I'll come get the rest of these little bit here just to suck them all up. Then maybe tomorrow let them cluster up again. And all right, y'all, so this is from that one bee removal. Look at that honey just dripping. That thing was heavy. I just open feed it back to the bees and whatever animals get it. But look at that honey, just beautiful. Shaking the bees in front of a box, watch them run. Hopefully I could spot the queen. I did not find the person, but the way they were acting in on the actual bucket itself, it looked like it. Only downside is they literally run every direction until they all kind of run in and start fanning like crazy. See if I can see her, if she sticks out pretty good or not. I'm gonna put the phone up though, and if I find her, then I'll record.